Hello Aries, welcome to your tarot reading here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. Okay? Remember that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And there is a Two of Discs to start us out. So that's going to be our departure point. Let's put that into some perspective with our Dove and Serpent spread. And as I lay these cards out, I also would like to offer that if there's anything you need me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know in the comments. Okay. Finishing up, Path of the Serpent here. A lot of good energy. I think it looks like a pretty good balance, but let's do our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. We're going to use the Waite Smith deck for that, and we're going to select, oh, that card came out sideways, so we're going to take a look at that one as well. Back to this mystery card. That seems like a good one. The frog, we'll keep an eye on that for us. Now, the card that jumped out of the deck is this Three of Swords. So we're going to have to address this when it feels like it might be appropriate to do so. Okay, so we'll leave that down here. We'll take a look around at what else we have. Let's see. We've got some major arcana. You know, nice 3 major arcana here. We've got some earth, we've got some fire, we've got some water, and then we have a little bit of air. So it's almost as if there wasn't enough air here that this Three of Swords had to kind of jump out at us. But first, let's tackle this Two of Discs or Pentacles. You're someone who's going through a bit of a transformation right now. It could be more of a physical uncertainty, maybe a financial uncertainty. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's kind of, well, I guess up in the air right now. It feels like your life is changing in a way that you're not completely able to predict. I think that you're generally someone who you like change, but only if it's a willed change, an intentional change, you know? I think you like variety, I think you like passion, and you like adventure, but you don't like not knowing kind of what's happening or not being in control of what's happening. Because not only do we have this Two of Discs, we have a Five of Discs. And these two cards together tell me that something is changing in your life and you're not too secure in what that is. I don't think you have control over it. I don't think that you really know how it's going to turn out. But this could really, it could end up being a very good thing. Okay? This may be something like transitioning out of one career or one job or one business into a new one, right? And it's kind of got that scary, anxious feeling. We don't know where it's headed. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. But I feel like there's a lot of hope here. I feel like there's a good potential, especially with this Ten of Cups over here on the Path of the Serpent. I didn't want to talk about that yet, but it's right there. It's as big as life itself, and it's in your environment. So it kind of feels like whatever change is taking place now, though it may seem a little bit, well, frightening, to be honest. We got the Five of Discs. We got a Five of Cups. We got a Three of Swords. It's all kind of scary right now. But really, it's all for the better. It's all for the best. It all is going to have it's almost like the universe is saying, hey, look, just trust me, right? You may not really see what's going on now, but just trust me. I kind of feel like that's the vibe right now, especially with these major arcana cards here that are creating a bit of a support to you. We have 1, 2, 3 down here, kind of cradling you almost, you know? A lot of support from the universe itself. This is the universe card. This is the world saying, don't worry, I got you. I got you. But we'll get to some more of that. let's talk about this. This could be, I don't know, something like having to spend a lot of money on things, right? Having some really big bills, really big expenses coming up. This could be kind of the liquidation of your funds, the liquidation of assets. It could be the selling of a home. It could be the loss of some property. It could be managing an estate for a loved one that is no longer with us on this plane. If that's the case, you have my sincere condolences. I hope it's not that. But again, whatever this is that's going on, it may feel like a loss. It may feel kind of scary and unpredictable and uncertain and a little bit shaky. But whatever is changing, it's changing into something extraordinary, right? We've got this Ten of Cups. And this really, the Ten of Cups would be enough to say, oh, don't even worry about this. You're going to be good. You're going to be golden. But not only do we have the Ten of Cups in your environment, showing that whatever is happening with this earth energy in the environment, a couple of things. It has a very strong sentimental or emotional connection for you. But then it also is leading to greater things, right? So we kind of have to go through this process in order to maybe make room for this new, better life, this new, better success or prosperity or abundance that's coming in. The universe has plans for you. This is directly beneath you on the path of the dove. The universe is supporting you. Your foundation is kind of your trust in the universe, that things are going to work out the way they should, and it's all going to be okay. Now, another card, this card is also saying that this might be a slow process. Let's prepare for that. It might take a while for things to really make this change, this transformation, this shift, whatever the earth element is doing right now. If it's finances, if it's a change of job, a change of location, a change in your home, something like this, something in the physical realm, something to do with property or goods or money or the living situation. It may take a while for it to completely resolve. It may take a minute before you realize, through your senses, till you're consciously aware of these 10 cups that are around you and the abundance that is surrounding you in your life. Okay. Well, maybe we'll go to the Three of Swords now, because this it kind of goes hand in hand with what we're already talking about. There's some emotional connection to what's going on. Okay, this could be a childhood home. It could be related to a family member. Okay, there is some real sadness, a real tinge of heartache or heartbreak here. Okay, it's almost like having to let go of all of these things. We know it's for the best, but it's still hard to let go. Right? We still don't want to let go of these things. But we know that we are creating more abundance around us, and we know that we still have all of these memories, all of these feelings that we can cherish. But in the practical, in the real world, these things have to go. We have to be okay with this process. We can't really interrupt the process. We can't stop it. It's a natural thing, And that's something important to remember, because there is this pain attached to it, okay? And I don't know exactly what is going on. If it's resonating with you, I think the Three of Swords is probably making sense right now. This is a connection to our past in some way, okay? Childhood home or something or someone of value that we almost felt like it would always be with us, right? And so there's this feeling of loss. There is this, again, like this kind of heartbreak feeling. And I think it's because we're not ready to let go of this, And maybe we do know that, look, everything happens for a reason. we're part of the universe. We're going to try to be in harmony with the world and with the universe and with spirit. We know that we're going to be taken care of. We know that there is love and abundance all around us. But it's still hard to do this. It's still a difficult process. Okay. This card is behind you. This is the Lust or Strength card. This might be some Leo energy in your life. It could be the person related to all of this property, this financial stuff, whatever this earth energy is related to this person. Now, this person might be someone older, someone that you looked up to, someone that really made an impact on your life, someone that you looked at as being just the strongest person you know, right? And it could be a grandparent, it could be a sibling, a friend. This could be an energy that's attached to this house or this property or whatever this shift is. Okay. And I don't know, I'm not getting a really strong feeling that this is a family member that has departed. So this Leo energy it could be something else other than an actual person, a physical person. Okay. We're going to see if we can come back to this, because right now I'm not getting a strong sense of what else that could be, if not a family member, someone that we looked up to. Okay. When we go up here to the Ace of Wands, this is at the top of the path of the dove, there is something attached to this property that was very strong, or is still very strong and inspiring to you. And I think this ace goes right here with this Leo energy, this Lust or Strength card, which I'm looking at as a strength, as a very strong presence attached to this. And I feel like that is the inspiration for you. And it's almost like that force, if it's a person, if it's if it is a family member or something. It's a very strange feeling. It's something associated. I keep saying attached, but that sounds a little too supernatural. It could be that, though. It could be that there is a spirit attached to this home, this property, this real estate, whatever it is, that has this kind of power for you. That was a definite inspiration for you. Someone that perhaps helped to guide you in your life, as when you were younger. And dealing with this property now is really stirring up a lot of these memories and feelings, right? And it's a very difficult thing. And I keep kind of glancing down this Three of Swords really stands out amidst all of this other energy. So maybe this is resonating with you about who or what this power is that's attached here. Because it's very inspiring, it's very warm and supportive, but in a very old school kind of way, you know what I mean? Like almost a stern energy. Almost a very stern energy. Anyway, maybe as we go through, some other energies will come to me about this. But this is some really intense fire. And I think looking at this Queen of Wands that's over here in your general energy, I feel like it is kind of a family member, of a relation like that, because I almost feel like you have learned all of your kind of fiery nature from this person, this personality, this thing, this force. They feel like a real force, And then we have this Queen of Wands. I feel like you have taken on that energy from this power, this source has now become part of you, So it could be a parent or a grandparent or something that kind of, you just absorbed some of their power. And I feel like this is really, this has been a very significant thing in your life. This is really something, it's gone into creating who you are, right? And I think that this is kind of the activation now. It's almost as if this is a type of initiation for you. You know, going through all of this, it's kind of like you're now picking up this torch of being this powerful source for the family. Could be something related to career or to the workplace or something. But I almost feel like now that this other person has perhaps transitioned or departed, that now you are stepping into that role of being the source of power here, right? The leadership kind of thing. Maybe the head of the family. Maybe the matriarch or patriarch of the family now. Maybe it's your duty now to kind of pick up the mantle, to assume the role, right? Carry the torch, so to speak. And I think the way forward really is about embracing that, but also embracing this Empress energy. You know, we have both this lust and strength and the Empress on either side of this situation. And these two energies here they're kind of at different ends of the spectrum, right? But they're complementary. You know, it's stern, it's powerful, it's confident, it's dynamic, it's expressive, it's willful, and it's a powerful force. On the other hand, this is love and nurturing, right? This is care, this is affection, this is softness, this is magnetism, this is yielding, right? So we have two complementary natures here, two complementary energies. And we see that reflected as well in your general energy being the Queen of Wands, the water of fire. So we kind of have a water, fire, kind of have the same juxtaposition here. You know, so I think a lot of this is going into who you are now. So it's almost an initiation into the next phase of your life. You know, going through this situation, as truly heartbreaking as it is. And I honestly hope that I'm wrong in my interpretation of this energy, because I don't like hearing about loss. And you really have my sincere condolences if this is indeed what is going on. Okay. But with that said, it feels like such a bright light is around you. And I think it's because of this spirit, because of this powerful force in your life. They're still with you. They're a part of you now. Or they always have been. But now you're stepping into that light, and you're becoming a part of that light. So as heartbreaking as this is, it's also very necessary for you, and it's a major event in your life. Major event in your life. And now this 10 of Cups is all around you. And this is the love, the support, the abundance in the environment. This is everything good that is coming your way because we are trusting in the universe, because we are stepping into this responsibility, this power, this light, and because we are learning balance. We're keeping the Empress energy as well as this strength energy. You know? And I feel like you're really on your way now to creating more and more of this abundance. You know, perhaps as the head of the family now, the leader of this group, the one who is carrying the torch now. You have the opportunity to really manifest a lot of this love and success, satisfaction, fulfillment, this sense of purpose, this sense of really making a difference, making an impact, contributing to the success and well-being of all of your loved ones, everyone around you, whoever's involved here. Okay. And this is the real magic here. This is the real potential for you to to work your will, to work your magic in the world. This is the chance for you to do the things that you've always wanted to do. You know, you have the power to really create all of this. And I don't know what this is. This is all sorts of things that you probably always wanted, always dreamed of doing with your life. And now that you've stepped into this new power, it's just like these things, these events, these accomplishments, these connections and interactions, they all seem like very real possibilities now. Okay, very real possibilities. Now, we've got this Knight of Swords that kind of swoops in. And I think that this is, perhaps, I don't think any of this is linear. I don't think this is all something that is about to happen. I think maybe it already has. Maybe you're in the middle of it. But if and when it does, I think it's going to be an air sign person that kind of swoops in with this news. You know, I don't know if there's a significant air sign person in your life, but I feel like they are bringing this Five of Cups with them. They are bringing the news of this loss. Okay, and this really is a difficult reading for me, and I don't like talking about loss of this type, but we know we have to sometimes, right? This is one of those subjects that almost feel taboo. It almost feels off limits to talk about it. But it's something that we are all going to experience at some point in our life. Okay? And I think that we need to address it, and we need to realize that this is another beautiful part of life. You know, that this is magic. It's all love and magic. And I think this air sign person is bringing you the news of this. You know, they're bringing you this energy that really is going to get your emotions going. And this is going to be a whole jumble of things: joy and sadness, fond memories, painful memories, heartbreak and heartache, but also the knowledge that not only did this person help to create these 10 cups, this abundance that's in your life and this love all around them, but they were a major source of power and inspiration for you personally and for the family, the company, the world, the universe as a whole, you know? And it really is just, it all kind of rests upon your trust in spirit, and I think the embracing of all of this energy, despite how difficult it is, despite the heartache and the sorrow that we feel with this Three of Swords. Now, I want to look at this mystery card, because I don't want this to be, you know, a downer of a reading. I don't want it to be just, I don't want it to seem negative. I hope it doesn't seem negative. I think that we're really experiencing an influx of love and beauty and joy and pleasure and satisfaction and accomplishment and connections, you know. I think that so much wonderful love energy is resulting from this situation. That's what we need to focus on. It's such a tremendous influx of that love energy. Well, let's see what this mystery card is. The Page of Pentacles. This would be the Princess of Discs in the Thoth deck, but this is the Page of Pentacles. This is someone that kind of sets out now out into the world with just wide eyes, right? And such curiosity, such potential. There's so much to do, so much to accomplish. Where do we even begin? It's such a joyous feeling. That the Princess of Discs in the Thoth deck is a card that is pregnant with potential, with abundance, with love and satisfaction and creativity. And it's the same with the Page here. It's someone who is just kind of learning how to take advantage of all of these opportunities. You know, you're still kind of, you're getting your sea legs, you know, you're just kind of, you're taking the first couple steps in this new energy, this new power of manifestation and creating this abundance around you. And it's the beginning of all of these possibilities. They're not all yet manifested. This is you now. You've got to start doing this work. You've got to start putting your effort in to, well, all of these 10 cups, wherever you are feeling drawn, you know. So this is a really good card that says, look, all of this it's a painful and a difficult thing. There's such potential here. And as soon as we can process this and take care of this present set of circumstances, then we can move on to the next phase, and that is really manifesting, taking advantage of these opportunities, doing something good with all of these energies. And that's what's really exciting to me. And that's what I think, for me at least, turns this into a very, very positive and hopeful reading. And I hope you feel that way too. I hope you'll stick around for the extended reading. And you can access that by clicking on the link right there. That'll give you access to all of the extended readings, not just for Aries, but for all of the zodiac signs. I want to thank you so much for letting me read for you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We'll see you again very soon.